Hello, you wonderful people who I seem to love and care about so much. Okay, so I just wanted to quickly do another video about dealing with French teachers and French students. Okay, I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. Again, I'm running on 6 minutes and I don't want to have it that long. So just a couple tips. Teachers first. Be stern. Okay, you're going to come there, most likely the region that you go to, whoever is in charge, the director or whoever, they're going to organize an orientation day for you where they'll tell you all about what needs to get done, how to deal with the students. Okay, I'm really playing with my hair a lot. How to deal with what activities to make for students, how to get along in school, and so on and so forth. But what they don't tell you about, okay, I'm going to stop. What they do not tell you about is how to deal with the teachers. They honestly, to me, in my opinion, they make it seem as though the teachers know what they're doing. That is not true. Okay, I shouldn't say that. It depends on the school, because one of the schools that I am in, the teachers know exactly what to do. They've been to meetings, but it is very, very, very likely that you might get a school where teachers don't know what they're supposed to do with an assistant, they don't know how to deal with an assistant, and things like that. So pay attention to the meetings that you go to, the orientation meetings, because more than likely you are going to know a lot more than the teachers know in terms of how to deal with you and what your situation is, what you're allowed to do and what you're not allowed to do. Pay attention to what they tell you are allowed to do and what you're not allowed to do, because there are a lot of regulations with regards to how many students you can have in a class at one time by yourself, what to do if you're down to one student, what to do if students don't listen to you, and things like that, that the other teachers may not know what you were instructed to do or how you were instructed to react when these situations arise. So pay attention, okay? Given that there is the high possibility that you're going to be placed in a school where the teachers don't know what they're doing, be forceful. In other words, if you know that something is not right, you know that what you've been told in the meetings is this cannot happen, and the teacher is insisting that it happens, stop them and tell them, listen, I am mandated to not do this, what you're telling me to do right now. This is against the rules, this is illegal, I cannot do this. In other words, if they tell you go into a class they take their entire class and they leave, no, this can't happen, I'm sorry, you can be as upset as you want, I'm not going to do this, this is not allowed. You have to be still with this, because France is very, very, very strict when it comes to rules, and if these things are broken, or if something happens while these kids were under your charge and you were doing something that was not allowed, you're going to get in trouble, the teachers are going to get in trouble, and it could have been avoided if you had just said, if you just spoken to the teacher and been like, I'm not sure if you're aware of the situation, but we're not allowed to do this, and I'm not going to do this as a result, so that things could work out better for me and you and so on. So be forceful. Anytime you see something that's going on that's not supposed to happen, fix it. If teachers have you doing things like photocopying documents and things that are not really what you're supposed to be doing as an assistant, they're not using you wisely, feel free to speak up and say, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing here, and I would like to be doing something else. If these teachers don't listen to you, there is a chain of command. Talk to another person ahead of them in your school. If that doesn't work, then there are people that give you their email addresses from the rector itself that you're supposed to be able to contact if things aren't going well. Do not hesitate to contact these people. They will help you. As far as the students go, I'm going to let you know from now, if whether you're in a college or a lycée, these kids or adults are going to try to push their luck. In other words, they're going to try and see how much they can get away with, and you are there now to be as stern as you can and let them know that you're not taking any kind of crap. Okay? In other words, the first 2 to 3 weeks that you're there, they're going to try to see what you understand, what you don't understand. If your French is not that good, if you know, they're going to say things that are in very long, they're going to say things that you're not going to understand all the time. Pretend that you understand everything. They give you advice in the beginning to pretend that you do not understand French. I agree that it is to push the students to work, but if you see a situation where these kids have the potential to be disrespectful to you, or they really think you don't understand, show them that you understand, show them that you understand French, because they're going to take advantage of it. And I have had at least 2 bad situations, you know, situations that I felt uncomfortable with because I was pretending to not understand French. Do not let that happen to you, because the students are going to take advantage of it, and they are going to do whatever they want, and you're not going to be happy at the end of the day. This is about you, this is your trip, this is your time. Yes, you're there to help the students, but just be a teacher, come with fun activities for them to do, but be stern in how you deal with them, because they're still budding, they're still learning, and you need to really set the example and show them what to do. So I'm out of time again, but I hope you enjoyed what I had to say. Bye.